Hi everyone, welcome in this afternoon. I wanted to show you this picture that I'm almost finished with now, and it's from a course that I'm taking, and it's depicting myself. That was the task. We were supposed to do a self-portrait of ourselves that didn't actually look like ourselves, but was showing ourselves where we might like to be or envisioned ourselves to be before we were born. So everything that was closest to you that you couldn't see, such as your own face or the underside of your foot or something like this, was to be done in yellow. And anything that you could see really clearly, such as here, the top of my leg or my hands, would be done in indigo blue. And we would graduate the colors in from yellow on the rainbow to green and so on. And that's what you have here, my sketch of myself. And then at first, you see, I thought this was going to be Earth that I was floating above in space. But it turns out it's the moon. And right now I want to show you how I could make it look a little bit more like moon craters. So I have been working with pastel chalk, and I'm going to continue with that. There's two ways I think I could do the moon craters. I could put some dark on and smudge it. And you see that I started a little bit over here. And I can see that these craters are going to come down around. I looked at the moon and I saw how the craters come around. So I could use this dark, and it would work really well. As you can see, should be kind of mottled. By that, it is not entirely flat, but a little bit round and irregular in both the quality of the shades, but also the form itself. Now, in my assignment from the class, it really wasn't an assignment that we should do the background. It was supposed to be just mainly focusing on this idea of getting the light and the dark on the figure. But I couldn't help myself and go on with the picture and complete it to what I think is just a more complete picture of myself. And this is going to be wrapping back and around, so it's going to be very small back here. Now, I said one way to do the craters would be to just do what I just did. But another way I thought would be to take a kneaded gum eraser. And you see I have it here. And if you work it into itself a few times by stretching it and kneading it, you'll get kind of white surface. And that surface can be used to lift off the chalk pastel in a kind of irregular way. So I could just kind of press it in here to what I've already done to further irregulate, if you will, or make irregularities into the surface of these craters on the moon. And that about completes my picture, I think. There are many things I could talk about in how I developed this form, but for now I think I'll just leave it as just an experience.